And I want to show you this. Talking about 13 things that are ruining men's lives. Okay, this is a great video. I implore you to go over to Brandon Carter's channel, sign up, subscribe, send him a super chat, say, hey, MLD, Modern Life Dating sent me here. Watch this real quick. And this is what I'm talking about, how a delusional woman will ruin your inner game and ruin your fucking life. Okay? Check it out.
Avoid that shit, man. Like the plague. The next B, babe. So it's women and kids. We already talked about how women get whole shit up. But it's having too many kids. So my brother is super smart. Like there's some people in my family who have legit genius level IQ. Tested. One of them is his daughter. His daughter, she's 16 and she can go to Stanford. I mean, my brother just don't want her to go because 16-year-old in college don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? He went to college. Take my money. It might not be the right environment for a young girl. But anyway, she took the IQ test and it's like genius level. Like when I took it, it was above average, but it wasn't no genius level, right? And he's a borderline genius too. Like he's super smart. However, he's got 6 kids from 4 different baby mamas. And he started having these kids out young. And it really just slowed him down as far as the time, the money. It really like threw him off his game, right? And sometimes we think about what he could have been had he not had so many kids, so many distractions, you know?
And again, that's a testament, no offense to his brother, but something's wrong in you. If you keep on bouncing after woman and getting them pregnant and it's not working out, if you have broken inner game, you're going to attract women who are broken too. If you don't like what you're attracting out in the dating world, that's a reflection of you.
Because he was around when my dad was balling and he could have like really leveraged that into something else, but he had to worry about all the goddamn kids, man. And I love my nieces and nephews. It's just their fault. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's not their fault. They ain't asked to be here. It's his fault, right? He's the one who didn't wrap it up. And it's super preventable. Like my son was planned. It wasn't no accident like most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, some of y'all was tragedies. You're going to have sex with people eventually, especially if you keep watching my videos and keep improving your life. You know, women are going to be all over you, right? And you're going to have sex with some of them. It's natural. That's what happens when you watch Brandon Carter videos over and over again. However, you got to wear condoms and or pull out.
Let me show you.
I mean, pulling out, read the studies. It has a 90% success rate. But then there's that 10%. That's why you wear a condom and pull out. And if you get someone pregnant, then that's basically immaculate conception. That's a little baby Jesus. A lot of my boys who are balling, what they did is they got some sperm frozen and then got vasectomies, right? So you freezing your best sperm. So when you 50, 60, ready to have some kids, you can go get your 22-year-old sperm instead of trying to put some.
Give me 1 second. There's one more segment I wanted to show you. He's talking about how he noticed a pattern in his salespeople. Here it is.
What happens is, man, they really start to push themselves and they start to see what they're made of, but then they start to build that work ethic as well. The second thing ruining men's life is picking the wrong girl. This is a big one. Picking the wrong girl. One of my mentors, Russell Brunson, the founder and CEO of ClickFunnels, I heard him say,
who, by the way, recently reposted me. Russell Brunson recently reposted me on his Instagram. I'm not trying to flex, but I worked hard to be where I am. Russell Brunson reposted me on a clip when I was on Fresh and Fit in Miami, which Rolo scolded me for. He says, you got too drunk on that show. Oh, yeah, but I went viral. Okay, yeah, I spilled my drink. It is what it is. I blame Sterling Cooper, but more importantly, I blame myself for drinking and drinking and drinking when I have close to 0% tolerance because I don't ever drink here in Tokyo. Rarely do. And Sterling was just full-on Australian alcoholic, shoveling drinks from 12 o'clock onwards. Still managed to go viral and get reposted by Russell Brunson. So I kind of feel like I'm doing the little things okay. Anyways, let's continue.
He wants that a man will be as successful as his wife allows him to be. And I was like, oh, felt that. Because you know how it is. You out here trying to grind and hustle, and then everybody's like, yeah. I'm not saying you should ignore your girl or whatever, because you definitely can't do that. But at the same time, you got to have someone who has the same mission as you, who understands the mission and is actually like a co-pilot, who's actually helpful and beneficial in that regard, who wants to see you succeed as much as you do. That's like my girl. Like, she actually helps out. Like, she helps do things, set shit up for me, and she's an asset in that regard. But if you got somebody always trying to hold you back or telling you to chill don't pay the bills, dummy. And check this out. Here's a study, Washington University in St. Louis. Boom. Spouses' personality influences career success. A new study found husbands, wives may influence behavior in the workplace. The study said the best thing you can do to advance your career is pick the right spouse. And something else the study said, the guys who pick the right spouse, actually, they have more success at work, they earn more promotions, make more money, and feel more satisfied with their jobs. They actually
See that? When you pick a good woman, more success at work, earn more promotion, make more money, feel more satisfied with their jobs. And the opposite happens if you get with a delusional psychopath who can't get her act together and it makes you feel guilty and for work. And it's like, I got bills to pay. And you like me 9 times out of 10 because I got more money than you. That's one factor for sure. So what's it going to be?
actually like their jobs more. Of course, because they ain't got some bitch in their ear telling them, yeah, you always working. Shut up, ho. Go be poor with somebody else. I was explaining this to my man Fresh when I was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and he cut me off. He said, here's the thing. If you stop working to spend more time with her and you start falling off, she gonna leave you. And I was like, yeah, she gonna leave you for a mother like me. And a mother like me gonna leave her because she gonna be trying to get me to stop working so much. Next thing you know, I done broke your dream girl's heart because you a bitch. I have a sales team at one of my businesses.
Listen here.
Whenever one of the sales guys' numbers start slipping, I pull them aside and be like, what's going on with your life? Like at home, how's you and your girl? 9 times out of 10, the bitch is fucking with my money by pissing him off. So I gotta like have a fucking coaching session with him. All right, here's what you're gonna do to fix this, and I gotta like, what's her love language? What's about, I gotta fix their relationship so I can make more money. Ain't that a bitch?
And I'll tell you something. I sat down and had dinner with this guy. Let me tell you something. Brandon Carter is 1,000% authentic and a real G. There is not a fucking ounce of YouTube bravado or flair or bullshit with that guy.